Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Khmer in European Universalis 4. So, here we are. Need a new rival, and my only available rival is, one of my allies. I'm not sure if I'd like to take that or not. Paused sort of covers that. It's a little bit of an issue, but I'll only lose to a year, which means I'll have this for at least 6 or so years. EUIV seems to insist on, being an annoying little thing. Now, there's one Hindu province I could still convert, but that I cannot convert due to its current religious zeal, which I believe lasts, is it another 7 years? Yep, another 7 years basically. Oops, mouse got a little bit stuck under things there. So, for my first idea, I'm most likely going to take I hate this event. But, I'm most likely going to take colonization ideas, get Taiwan, Philippines, places like that. Since it won't be overseas, since it's all in Asia, the same applies to what I can conquer down here. And if I get Taiwan, there's a possibility I could take over Ryukyu and then jump into Japan. Pretty crazy stuff. The thing is, I want a more land-based empire than naval. Since I've already got plans, despite this one having only recently begun, to, for what I'll be playing next. And, well, I'm quite certain it's going to be England. Since England has a pretty bad start, it's not challenging, you can easily survive, and France has been nerfed pretty heavily, and half the time Austria wants to ally England, so I have a pretty good chance. Other ideas I've had for naval powers, though some of them I'm probably playing private, is Makassar, or Makassar, down here. Little main island can expand outwards into all these other ones and such. A lot could really happen with them. And with the development feature, that's nice. But England has a few unique achievements I'd like to get, and I don't think that would be a very exciting start. So, what I'm going to do for now is I'm simply going to wait till I do not see why Ming keeps their alliance with them. It is rather annoying, I have to be honest. Vietnamese is now accepted, which is very lovely. Means I'll less likely have revolts, and they'll get a bigger benefit out of said provinces. Now, I'm calling the other two now. Going okay. So, what I think I'm going to have to do is wait for either Ming to collapse, or EUIV to die. Now, Ming still has the Mandate of Heaven. They haven't got a weak heir yet. Their next heir is a 115, which is concerning since I want to keep ahead of them on tech. Who will basically be the one that goes ahead in tech that actually matters middle. Now EUIV I'd easily demolish in a war, due to being a tech ahead and all. And god, that is a long province name, and I do not want to even attempt to pronounce that. But the first war will most likely be the hardest. I'll possibly just try to get Ming to... Ooh, is it one of the others? It's Estonia. Now, they only have their capital fort, but it's level 3. I haven't got cannons yet, and my leader is terrible. To be honest, I prefer the noble rebels. Nope, they lost the loyalty. Christ. Not lovely at all. Now, if I can, I'd take these provinces, but the biggest thing is annul the treaties. Just make sure they... Could you help me with these names? Just, no. I don't like that. But what I'd like is for Ming to fall apart or to break their alliance. Ming doesn't really like me due to aggressive expansion, allied to rival, things like that. Wait, aggressive expansion, them. Have I got... It said they have... Nope, it is simply just border friction. An allied to rival. I'll be cautious, I don't want inflation, and my money's... It's doing okay, my economy. It's alive. I believe I... Yeah, I lost an advisor. You're the... I think the best one is this guy. National manpower modifier. That'll help, because even if it goes above what is normally the maximum and he dies, it should, in theory, trickle back down over time, but for even a time after he dies, I'll have higher manpower. Hattin has been converted. So is Champa accepted here? Yeah, Cham is accepted. Vietnamese is accepted. Laotian is the only one not accepted. It's in the middle. I think it's the middle. It's this. The culture group down here is weird. That is all I really know. Now, conquering sections of Euphia means definitely taking out their capital, which is an 884 province, which is pretty damn dangerous. Now, if I take all this and get their capital, I might move my capital to there, because I think, due to its location, coastal centre trade, farmlands, it's going to be a very good point for development. It's also going to be quite central, though this down here may be more protected against Indians. Though I doubt that is going to be an issue. Now, if they do declare war on me with Ming in tow, it would be quite concerning. And Lang Zhang, who has a truce with them, would not join due to a massive debt, destabilization, things like that. Pegu, I think, is... yeah, it's the attitude towards enemies for them. Now, backstabbing Lang Zhang might end up being my only choice here, which is not something I want to do, but if it has to be done, it has to be done. It would break all my alliances and leave me all alone. And one of the cats is chewing a piece of plastic over there, I believe, but I don't see a cat over there. Must be hearing things. So, what I should need to do, or what I could do, is either hope and wait for Ming to collapse, attack, knowing full well that Ming will come to defend them, and hope Ming doesn't decimate me, or I launch a full-out assault, or I just wait till my allies join and hope that together me and them can overwhelm Euphia. Now, I imagine we probably could in all reality. Like, 8k now, 8k here. That's another, 16. 16 plus 14, 30,000. And Ming's still got a bigger army than that, but their quality probably is a little bit less in terms of... I'm not sure what inward perfection gives them in terms of troop quality. They'd still have 12,000 on us, but it'd be beatable, because their manpower is also quite crap due to their autonomy. Ming's still pretty strong, though. It could quite easily... Oh, Tibet formed. That's lovely. Mongolia, the hordes are just a mess. Manchu has formed with a perfectly average ruler, and the... Oh my... how are Polish attacks? Now, you have a lot of things to do. Hopefully they'll actually attack Ming or something later on. Maybe he'll attack all this, and then attack Ming when he thinks he's strong enough, or when Ming's collapsing or such. So really it's just a matter of waiting, isn't it? Till I either get colonial ideas, or till Ming or Euphia break their alliance and all. And the thing is, I've never seen a Euphia allied to Ming. That does bother me a little. Now, if I take all of this... Now, if I do have to take out my own ally, I'll probably do it by breaking the alliance first of all. Now, Ming sometimes will remain stable, sometimes they won't. Personally, I hope this is one of the times they won't, but if I have to develop my province to eventually field a big enough army to take them out, so be it. I could also focus on tech and use a superior technology level to beat them both. Now, Ming's allied with Korea, which does actually have a relatively... Well, Korea doesn't really do anything unless it attacks Manchuria. Manchuria is already united. Even if he calls him Ming, I'm quite sure that, yeah, he's a diplomatic ruler. I doubt he'll attack Ming. Oh, he's about to have a... not Ming. Manchuria. Okay, looks like I'm converting one more before I convert that Hindu province. There's still some religious unrest. But it's pretty minor, to be honest. But colonizing, well, chances are I'd land in northern Philippines first, or Taiwan. Taiwan is the higher possibility. Then I'd move to Ryukyu, and then into Japan. Now, Japan's still very strong, or has the possibility to be very strong. And if Japan becomes strong, they may attack Korea. They typically do, to be honest. And since they normally attack Korea or Manchuria, because that's the only real route of expansion, I wouldn't be too surprised if I saw a Japan attacking all of this. Now, next game I will be playing a naval power. So Japan, England, other border, or no, not border, coastal or island nations. And I mean proper big island nations, not like little tiny ones like, you know, Khmer, who is still alive. Nice. So, one example would be, go England, form Great Britain, do stuff. Most likely colonization. Now, what I'd probably do is add... Because I believe that there's been quite the nerf to a certain little power in Europe that used to give them lots of issues. So I could quite possibly win the... Well, technically win the 100 Years' War and conquer Western Europe, really. Just conquer all of France. May take some time, but I believe I could do it, though the starting king is absolutely goddamn awful. But then if I manage that, I can then push on from there into Spain and other nations, really. And there's also the possibility I'd play Japan. Basically, vassal management 2016 simulator for a while, then just kick everything's ass. Since they have a rather few, I believe they have a few very powerful decisions. So, as Japan, it would be conquer Korea, Manchuria, try and get China, and possibly Philippines, Indochina, things like that. Great Britain, probably colonize Canada, USA, regions. And to be honest, I think what I'd do if I was colonizing them is have a colony. But with that said colony, have like a few provinces that don't belong to the colonial region, and own those directly. So say 2 or 3 provinces in Canada, some place that isn't really valuable, and then if the colony goes rebellious, to try and hold on to those and eventually use that as a staging point to eventually have a little bit of revenge on said colony. The merchant guilds would lose loyalty, but the nobility would gain loyalty. Basically, this is juggling. And I do not want the nobility to be unloyal. Ooh. Oh. Well, they've just vanished altogether, so it doesn't really matter. They'd still be loyal, but I don't get the negative effects either. Let's take this mission, because I can finally convert that. And military tech 6. I believe I am no, I believe I am doing it around... No, not Ming. Ming is not tech. Then who is that said tech? It's one of the Indians, I believe, in getting a neighbour bonus from them, which is... it's okay. So, now I have a new cav unit. Asian step cav I'll probably be using. Yep. So, it's time to develop my admin technology a little. Not very exciting episode, to be honest, though. Anyway, that makes my cav just that little bit more dangerous. These are 2 techs behind. Ming is a tech behind. Googe. Oop, King just died. Okay. And I'm quite sure he was not in the, like, region to just fall over and die, so... Yay. What's my regency like? 431? I can take that. Now, my current... Oh boy. There are disloyal estates. Let's see. Lose some prestige, get them loyal. Can't have any issues with you lot. So, you're a low legitimacy ruler, but you're a very good ruler. And the current ruler, well, regency, I guess, is very, very good at admin. It's decent at Diplo. Military's a little poor, though. So, what I'm going to probably try and do... And look at that. All gone. And Confucianism is just going everywhere up here. It's having a field day. Sorry. Now, Manchuria is a Khanate, which is still strong. Also believe it has... It's got the same tech as them now in military, so they're on even footing, I'd say. Ming could quite possibly have issues in the future. Like, I'm probably going to backstab Langzang, just for the extra provinces, money, development, everything. And really, an opportunity to attack Esweni and push up here, because Ayutthaya and Ming, their little cuddle, their little... I can't remember what the name of is used. The term in multiplayer used to big alliance blocks. Hug blocks, I believe. No. I have a feeling it's something else. Now, after the naval let's play, I also have other ideas for something that it's not in Europe, and it's going to be another land power similar to Khmer. But the chances are it'll be either an Indian nation, and try and form either Hindustan Bharat, or Ming, and try to westernize successfully as in removing wood perfection, which I believe can also be done. It'd probably involve me getting quite aggressive in attacking around me, but also being careful, because of the very poor statistics of the thing. And basically me just being like, oh god, keep legitimacy high, no matter what. But judging by the game, it'd probably screw me over in some way. Happens. So, anyway, coming to the end of the episode now. Been relatively peaceful. Karma is at 0. So, nothing too bad. So, let's see. Ayutthaya is probably... Yeah, it's caught up at single tech, and that's it. His next king's poor on military skill though, so that's quite relieving. Ming's still got a strong ruler, which is very bad. But I believe that when I begin to upsize my military, I'd have about 20k, 24k, so 2 armies of 12k. And if I manage to keep ahead in my military lead of technology, in theory I should be able to take out Euphia, siege him up quickly, and then with Ming, begin wiping the floor with their armies and possibly get them out of the war. Which would be a very pleasant thing to do, to be honest. So I'm not sure where I'll go with my Khmer Empire once it reaches that level of being able to fight out against the Ming. So let's get better trade just to keep up there. Help with income. My legitimacy is already going up, is it? No, it's going down. Did it start at 30? Something? I thought it started at 20 if you had a weak claim. Either way, gonna end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, where hopefully we'll be able to finally make a move and break the stalemate of Southeast Asia, or Indochina rather. Either way, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.